Have you ever seen this video? This player has gotten memed for scoring possibly the worst hat trick in pro football. Well, this guy doesn't really get a lot of attention. However, in my opinion, he is one of the most interesting strikers in the world. Paul Onuachu is a 29-year-old Nigerian international who stands at a very staggering 6'7". With one of the most interesting profiles in the world, Onuachu is obviously very good at headers. However, it's his acrobatic ability that stands out special to me. Trying out different types of finishes and skill moves, he seems as though he's insanely tall, but he's really comfortable with the ball at his feet. I mean, you guys just look at these highlights, it's almost like a circus act. He even scored a crazy backheel this season, which in my opinion is a contender for the Puskas Award, but at the same time, this Puskas Award is probably the most difficult to win all time because of all the beautiful goals that were scored. Anyways, before I get into the insane season he's having this year, let me rewind it back and show you where this guy is from and why Southampton decided to splash 18 million euros on him. Born in Lagos, Nigeria, Onuachu stood out from a young age. Playing for Danish team FC Midtjylland's affiliate team in Africa, scouts saw some debut in cup competitions for the side. He would struggle to find consistent playing time for a while, until the 2015-2016 season, where he would get more playing time and score a decent goal tally, grabbing 9 in 37 appearances. However, his next season would be his breakout campaign, where he would break the 20 goal tally for the first time in his career, bagging 23 in 45 appearances. And honestly, he stayed at Midtjylland for a long time, bagging another 39 goals while picking up 2 league titles and a Danish Cup. It was time for a move, and Belgia's side, Genk, had been looking at him for a while, before deciding to pull the trigger and paying 6 million euros for him, which is quite a big fee, making him the 10th biggest departure for the Danish side. Anyways, his arrival at Genk was questioned by many supporters and the media, who hadn't really put their trust in Onuachu, and questions about how good he was started to arise. And in his first full season, it wouldn't be as great as one expected. Scoring 10 goals in 28 matches, he was seen as a striker who would just do the job, but he wouldn't really be a star man. However, just one season later, Onuachu would prove everybody wrong. The 6'7" giant would turn up in the Belgium division, spearheading their attack and grabbing the Golden Boot with an impressive 30-goal campaign. He would lead Genk to a cup win, and however, in the league, his heroics just wouldn't be enough, grabbing second place, and although they had the same amount of points and a higher goal difference, I believe they lost to Bruges on the head-to-head, which gave Bruges the title. Very unfortunate from the side, however this put Onuachu on the map, as he would win Footballer of the Year in Belgium as well. And his story would continue with Genk. Although he would certainly cool down from his previous season, he would break the 20-goal tally again, and with his last season with Genk, he would have to deal with off-field distractions and injury, but would have an insane goal tally of 16 goals in 19 matches in the first division, which then prompted Premier League side Southampton to take a gamble on him and spend 18 million euros, making him Genk's second most record departure. It was his dream to finally play for a top 5 league, and he got his move. However, things didn't go right for the Giant, as he really couldn't help Southampton at all. Appearing in 11 games, he would fail to score any goals. The Peter Crouch Regen project didn't really work out. He just didn't fit in and wasn't quick enough for the Prem. As Southampton would relegate, the now championship side decided it would be best for Paul if he went on loan, and there was a squad desperate for a clinical finisher. Trabzonspor, a side in Turkey who was fresh off of a disappointing season, finishing 6th place the year after a title win. The squad needed revitalizing, and they saw Onuachu as an important piece. And he would show his ability in his debut, scoring in a 3-0 win over Turkish giants Beşiktaş. It would be a huge statement that he was ready to fight for the bag. Unfortunately, Trabzon didn't really stand a chance for a title charge, as Galatasaray and Fenerbahçe are currently both having historic seasons, where both have beat the point record for any year in Turkish history. However, he did help guide them to a Turkish Cup final, which would be played before this video is edited, so hopefully he could win that. But anyways, the league campaign is pretty impressive. Scoring 14 and assisting 4 in 20 matches, his campaign had been cut short due to participating in AFCON, which he almost won, losing in the final to Ivory Coast, and unfortunately he didn't get much playing time because Osimhen is one of the world's best strikers, so I can't really fault him there. Also, another interesting fact is that he technically has scored the fastest goal in Nigeria's national history, scoring in the first 10 seconds against Egypt. However, it wasn't a friendly match, so I don't know if you guys want to count that or not. Anyways, his loan move is ending and he will return back to Southampton at the end of the season, but I don't think he will stay there, It's clear to many that his physical profile allows him to dominate the European leagues that are just a tad below the top 5, as he done in Denmark, Belgium, and now Turkey. Trabzonspor is trying to make the transfer permanent, however Southampton's asking price is very high, as they are trying to cut their losses from the 18 million euro fee they paid. And there's rumors that he will transfer to newly promoted side Göztepe due to the fact that they are owned by the same company. Wherever he goes, I'm excited to watch his future unfold, as we don't really see strikers like him play often. The tall man who could finish opportunities in any way, tries to dribble past attackers, and can dominate aerially. His play style is just like Peter Crouch's, so maybe that's why Southampton was the one to take the gamble on him. Is he the world's most interesting striker you've never heard of? Who would be more fitting for the title? Thanks for watching this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe.